Mixwell going to be prepared for this. Will spot the feet. Yeah,
Great
he's able
kill.
to transition up. Now the B side is completely open for OpTic Gaming. You can see the bombs on its way. And Mixwell's just simply going to hold the Z peak. That smoke will allow them to get out if they wish, but HS is going to try to punish it. As Cutler gets out, HS hears a sound cue, but it still is scary.
It does look like CLG's opting to go for it. I think they should have gone for a save right away, because that inner bomb site, there's no way they're going to be able to retake it now. And on top of that, you see Magisk, you see Alu around that ladder, and they're going to be coming in for the flanks at any moment here. So I hate to say it, but if CLG do opt to save in the next, 10, 15 seconds, well, I'm sorry, but you already have Magisk behind you waiting.
They are already pinched. It's a commit or die situation.
They're
Man
going
advantage
for it,
still
and they
for
might
OpTic.
have it.
They are. FNS is going to push up. Smoke on the bomb. Can he find Freiburg dancing around? No, he can't. OpTic go 14. And CLG committed. But OpTic Gaming will say, no thank you.
Yeah, but fortunately for CLG,
they're loaded still, right?
They're loaded from that amazing earlier CT half that they have. They started off in phenomenal fashion here, picking up round after round, and that allows them now to lose 2 rounds in a row, but still buy in with no problem. So great job from CLG managing that economy, building that wallet, and really allowing themselves to play for the late half as well as the early, and getting themselves back into this game.
What's going to be the play? Where will OpTic head? Because keep in mind, they still have those double ops, which can be hard to run on T-side train. It slows everything down, and it's very reliant on your oppers finding success. They found Ricky in the previous round, who's going to be the next player from CLG, perhaps to get caught out. And it seems like B, perhaps, is OpTic's best chance here. Ethan seems hesitant to call for rotations early.
It's just a tricky site. You never want to be the one to call a rotation too early, bring that outside guy inside, and then really, allow your outside site to weaken. So it's always better, to not make the call unless you necessarily need to, but as a guy who plays inside, I've been caught many times by not making that call too early. So I understand exactly where he came from that angle. Unfortunately, though, 14 to 12 here. Great kill from Kusta, though, to start this off.
He's going to get more. They're crossing sight, and Kusta gets Freiburg. That's bombed down. Someone from OpTic has to pick that up and plant, as Kusta will call for the cavalry. And they are arriving, but Mixwell pushing up. Oil! Oof. No! Kusta spins on him. Magisk now has to make a big individual play as the bomb's about to get planted. As Magisk's nade may be good for a frag. No, just off the mark. But he deals damage to Ethan and Alu in a 1v5.
And they spotted Alu.
They still didn't get the bomb down. They didn't get the plant in at the end.
Well, they couldn't have got the plant in at all. Unfortunately, the lanes were cut off by the ops. Alu was just looking for any kill he could and allowing his team to push up and make plays. Fortunately, his team not able to get any kills. That puts Alu hard pressed behind that pop dog, and then he gets spotted out. So, honestly, in that round, OpTic, unfortunately, they had the right ideas.
Yep.
It just didn't go in their way there, and now CLG with their 13th round here. What a game we have in front of us, Keith. Yeah.
Getting close. I think it's a pause, I'd imagine, from OpTic Gaming here. Especially in a moment where everything seemed to be going your way 1 second, and immediately Kusta just denies it. Go up for the layup, and he just jumps up. The small little 5-foot boy jumps up and just smacks out of your hand. It's 14-13. Good call from OpTic Gaming to go for a little bit of a half buy. One player had more cash than the others, so they do get an AK out of Magisk. And they will just get upgraded pistols around it. So giving themselves a fighting chance, but not fully committing, knowing they'll get rifles out in 14-14. And out comes Magisk Boy, pushing immediately towards the site. How ready are CLG going to be for this? Ricky has to be so careful as HS is going to find one of the players towards B, and Magisk Boy, his whole game plan is to get in towards Z, and you can see why. He shuts down 2, and it's FNS alone. Great play from OpTic Gaming on what was a half buy and AK whim, and it will turn into a win.
What a round out of OpTic. What shouldn't have been a force buy, an easy round for CLG to tie it up, ends up being OpTic's match point, basically. OpTic sitting on 15 now. Great round out of them. And I hate to say it, but CLG backs up against the wall right now.
Yeah, I'm wondering what their money's going to be looking like. It looks like, yeah, they've expended all their cash, but it doesn't matter. They'll buy what they can. They still will get the double ops out. Both squads will rock it. That's Ricky gets a leg, and Mixwell starts it off. That is a mouse breaker for Ricky, as Magisk Boy somehow beats out FNS into that one. FNX even had the initial peak in timing, as Kusta has to worry about Ivy and T-Con. He has one player in Sandwich. That is Cutler, who may get caught reloading. Gonna get peeked from back right. Can't win the duel. Just Kusta and Ethan. Can they hang on for CLG? As Kusta's gonna push in towards Old Hell, and Ethan's flanking. And just as the bomb's gonna get down, the question is, does Ethan get heard? Are they ready for ladder? And Kusta's already posted up on. Does he have success? Yes. Finds Magist.
Oh, he got spotted.
Yeah, and Ethan spotted and gone from Freiburg. HS finds the last. OpTic Gaming will take their opening BO1 16-13 over CLG in what was very close, very back and forth. It took a while for OpTic Gaming to get rifle rounds out on the T side, but once they found success, and that big one round from Magist where he bought the AK, pushed in towards Z, and HS opened it up towards B,